This content is for kids.
It's not for kids.
Isn't that what I said?
No, it's not for kids. If you are 13 years or younger, this is not for you. Do I have to kill somebody in order to actually make that point across?
No, man, you don't have to kill no one.
Wait a second.
Oh, no.
We return to our planet. The High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world.
I'd buy that for $1.
Greetings! You're here with me on SeptumSin vs. the World for another First Impression. This is the show where I give you the first impression of a physical media piece that I have never seen before, and to let you know what I think of the overall product. Purely first thoughts, nothing in depth, though more of those will be coming as the new year progresses. So number one on this is a film called The Mortuary Collection. Now this is a Shudder original. It was originally a Kickstarter back in the day, many years ago actually. I was one of the people who did back this project. I like anthologies, so I thought this was a fun one. Essentially about this person who goes into a mortuary place who's seeking employment and gets told the stories of how people died in each one of these. On this has some special features like director's commentary, 14 extensive behind-the-scenes segments featuring cinematography, costumes, art designs, and so on, in-depth conversations with director Ryan Spindell, deleted scenes, and more. So as far as the, I'd say it's hit or miss when it comes to the anthology itself. Our writing is fairly decent. I like the wraparound. I think it's pretty cool. I thought that the ending was pretty neat. I could see where it was going by the end, but still, it did help me try to deal with the curveball I tried to throw. For the most part, it was reasonably fun. I enjoyed some of those. I especially enjoyed the very first story. There's something about the first story that just gets to me. But it still has some pretty fun stuff. I will definitely be watching it again. The acting was pretty decent. I didn't see any major flip-flops or any problems in the acting. Nothing that's going to win you any Oscars or anything, but nothing that would go into the bad zone either. So far, pretty good. Now let's talk about special effects. Special effects are decent. I pretty much knew what was going on with the funeral director mainly because of the makeup, but that's just in general, you know, how it is. But overall, I thought it did okay. Some of the effects were a little bit dated, but nothing too bad. I thought that it worked well. A lot of the scenes had that cringe factor to it. Not bad cringe, but kind of that good cringe that you want from a horror film. So I was fairly happy with how they ended up. Now, finally, well, music. Music was okay. Music was okay. It did its job. It's not something that I'm going to be getting a CD of, but definitely it did the job that it was supposed to do. So nothing there that I'm going to decry as a problem. Finally, overall, who would enjoy this? I think people who like anthology films will enjoy this. I think people who just enjoy that almost Tales from the Crypt atmosphere, this kind of hits that note. Not quite there, but it kind of comes close to hitting that note. I'd say that this one comes close to hitting the mark, doesn't quite miss the mark, but kind of hits the little outer edges of the target. So it's got some points, but not all of them. So I think this is well worth your attention to try out if you like a good horror anthology. Otherwise, if you don't like horror, well, yeah, don't bother. With that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.